In this video, we are playing on Sakura Path, a very beautiful Japanese-esque map going on here. And in this scenario, we're going to get the 2 million pops with the Comanche Commander. This won't get you achievement because we're on a custom map. Now, usually I like a submarine start because then you can decamoify like future camo balloons. But honestly, there's not really a good spot in which you can place the submarine down. So we need to place an NG and a dart at the back of the map here and see how we go from there. Round 6, this lot here could be a problem with all this pierce. We need a garbage shape. Okay, we're going to place you at first and then... Excellent! We did that round. Ninja Monkey for some additional defense and the means to deal with round 24. Round 10, blue balloons at the very end here. Do we need to do any targeting priority changes here? We'll go to first now with the NG, and that should do it. Yeah, we have a dark monkey behind this tree here. I hope we get some news soon about update 45, because it has been 2 months since update 44, and now, as of the time of this recording, shooting turret for the sole purpose of this round and round 15 in particular. Pink balloons incoming. Oh, that green balloon there could give me a bit of a shock. Oh gosh. It looks like a yellow balloon there, but it's actually a single blue balloon escaping our wrath there. Now, could it be down to targeting priority here? Let's put you on strong actually so that you're targeting the yellow balloon. Oh, that did it. That did it. That fully did it. That truly did it. This is not a one-to-one guide on how to blackboard this map, okay? Round 19. This round could be an overwhelming of pierce, so we're actually going to slow down these pink balloons so that we can deal with everything else first, and then deal with the pink balloons afterwards. And that seems to be the way to go. Okay, we're going to place a heli pilot down now. We're going to place it away from the track so we can alchemize it. We can give it a pierce buff from the Abyssal Warrior. And also this is helping out with these rounds on our way to get quad darts. Yeah, we're going to go with quad darts and pursuit rather than bigger jets and the means of detecting camo balloons innately. Quad darts now here, which means we have twice the popping power. Camo balloon dealt by the ninja. I believe what we have going on here is plenty enough. We will get the bottom cross path, obviously, because this is Comanche Commander territory in this video. Right, let's get some lead popping means for our helicopter over here by getting ourselves the AMD. And there we have it. Okay, we're going to go to faster darts and faster firing. Faster darts is nice, but faster firing is even nicer. Round 28. Done, and that's it. Thank you for eventually deciding to pop lead balloons. That is a risk with the alchemist. Sometimes your tower is not guaranteed to pop lead balloons, but it does give it a chance. It's like the lotto. You only have a slim chance of winning it. Final 2 lead balloons. Thank you for not running out, AMD. Oh, I can't be bothered to micro this anymore, so we could go on pursuit. I know some people just love to stick with 105, but honestly, I'd rather not drag the mouse constantly 24/7 just to get the maximum optimization out of a tower. Also, Berserker Boost, so that we can have a little bit more power per time when we fire. I'm glad we didn't. I'm glad we got that upgrade when the round ended rather than during the round. Invisibility potion only lasts for 5 rounds. Please don't nerf the time duration of the invisibility potion again, Ninja Kiwi, please. I can see you doing that. I can also see you nerfing pickles again, and nerfing sharpening stone again, and nerfing all sorts of things for balance, for making sure that every tower has an opportunity. How about this? Make every single tower OP, then everything is balanced. And speaking of balance, we're not balancing ourselves here too well. Let's get more up sharp so we have a little bit more firepower with the added missile. Which, for 2 megapop support, it used to be a good thing in which you didn't get the missile, but in this case... Well, in this case it's good, but for supporting a 2 megapops run where you just want it to shove back Moabs, it's actually a nerf. These pink balloons are overwhelming me, so we need some help in the form of temporary glue. Although, This is what I feared. Oh, come off it. I don't want to do this round again. Good. Right, here's Berserker Route. It's not going to benefit the mini helis because Ninja Kiwi changed it so that the Alchemist can no longer benefit the mini helis. Ceramics dealt with. Nice, nice, nice. We're going to get the radar scanner now so that this has some permanent means of detecting camo balloons rather than just relying on the invisibility potion that only gives it 50% of the time camo detection. Moab taken down. While you're watching this video, comment on what your favorite aspect about the bottom part of Heli Pilot is. It could be down to stalling Mo class balloons, it could be down to the mini heli aspect. It could just be that the design of the tower looks cool. Okay, Joey's fire solves that little predicament. Let's get ourselves jungle drums so we can fire faster. Although jungle drums do benefit the mini helis. It's anything that is like a permanent buff that is global as long as it's within the area of the heli pilot. Anything that's not temporary. So overclock also won't benefit the mini helis. So this was only here for some early game defense rather than overclocking. I'm not sure whether to get cleansing foam or not for some crowd control here with the pin effect so that you're able to slow down the movement speed of balloons. But I don't want to accidentally pop lead balloons with this. Comanche defenses up and active for round 48. And when the balloons progress a certain length of the track, it means that a mini heli will come out. If it goes like half of the way through the track, then it'll spawn 2 of them. 75% of the way, 3 of them. It doesn't spawn 4 helis for 100% of the way. That means that you get a game over screen. In any 2 Megapops run, well not this one because it's on a custom map, it's almost an absolute necessity to get the MIB for your tower so that you can circumvent any weaknesses that you have. Going very well so far. I'm not too sure whether we need the strongest stimulant, but I believe at some point if we don't have anything else in which we will buy, then we will get it. But I'm thinking a Moab Blue could help us out on certain rounds later on, so I'm going to place you in the range of... Nah, I think like we can give this an invisibility potion, so we're going to place you here so that then you can stick to Mo class balloons from which the Comanche defense is not able to affect. And there goes the BFB of that round. This is a very, very good counter for single Moa class balloons, but multiple ones, which is why we've got ourselves a Moa glue here so that we can control the speed of these Moa class balloons even more. Round 62 done and dusted. Round 63, how are we going to progress through this round? 2 helis. That'll deal with the first bunch and the second bunch of ceramics, but the third wave could spawn the 3 helis. Let's see. There we go. And that passed over into round 64, and if they go to 75% of the way through the track, then 3 helis will be able to spawn again. Because... What? Why are you following my mouse there, dear? This is a bug right here. You're not supposed to follow... What? Oh my god, I got myself up... I've heard about this bug actually. You can able to permanently spawn a heli or something. It didn't actually do anything, but bloody hell, that should not have happened. But you can permanently spawn in more helis as for Comanche defense. Round 65 completed. Honestly, round 65 could be seen as quite a tricky round because you've got multiple BFBs. You had a single BFB on round 60, but multiple BFBs could be challenging, but I feel like in this stage of the game, you're pretty much set up for the mid-game. In any kind of chimps run, I always feel like the early points of the game are difficult. The middle part of the game is okay, and the later portions of the game are difficult. I'd say between rounds 41 to 70, I would say 74. With the exception of round 63 and sometimes 49, the mid-game of any kind of scenario is, I wouldn't say relaxing, but it's mostly controllable. On 2 tower chimps though, that is an entirely different scenario depending on your damage types from both of your towers. So let's say round 61 and round 62 are very tricky rounds because of the sheer factor that one of your two towers could be an energy base or a fire base or a plasma base attack. Round 61 could be very tricky because one of your towers could be the explosive kind or a cold type of attack. So you need to watch out for that in certain scenarios. Round 74 being a bit of an issue there with the fortified regrowth ceramics, but alas, the mini helis are here to save us. And we should get the Comanche Commander for round 75. 3 helis, please. There we go. Shore up our defenses for this round. And that is that round done and dusted. Yeah, please defeat them. Please defeat them. If only if they were called in for a bit longer, that would be quite nice. But I guess not. Nah, that's buffing a tower. And Ninja Kiwi doesn't want to do that. They don't want to buff a tower. They're going to nerf it for balancing reasons. Round 75. Although, to be fair, there are certain things which are warranted a nerf. So if the Glaive Lord, for example, gets nerfed in update 45, that's totally understandable because the Glaive Lord right now is overpowered. Whereas other things, let's say the Middle Path Spike Factory, that's been obliterated to the ground for several updates now. So I think since update 39, Ninja Kiwi have kept hammering and hammering and hammering at the Middle Path Spike Factory upgrade, so that it no longer is that affordable and it no longer is that effective. Like the first change or two, okay, but not like so many like price nerfs and the attack rate now being less. Like that sort of stuff is not that justifiable. Let's just say that. Round 79. So when it comes to like nerfs and buffs and stuff, more recently the Comanche Commander has become more effective against ceramics, which was honestly its weakness, and now it's mini heli bonus damage to Moab class Bloons has now been removed. It no longer does that bonus damage, but it didn't really have a problem against Moab class Bloons because of its Moab shove aspect, call to arms. But I'm pretty sure that there is like a legitimate reason from Ninja Kiwi as to do a nerf here or do a buff here. For some things I scratch my head and think that was okay as it was, like it wasn't overpowered, but there was other things in the game which like I don't get it. I just don't get it. I can see all 3 cross paths of the Mermonkey being heavily nerfed in update 45 and probably some bugs including with it, because I think the most amount of bugs when it comes to the Mermonkey at the moment, I think it is down to the bottom cross path. I've heard hearsays here and there from other people, but nothing really that's been put on paper. So like, hey, at the moment, this tower at the moment has this set of bugs and this is how you activate them. Honestly, that Comanche defense bug earlier, I've heard about it, but I've never witnessed it myself. Call to arms on homeland defense does benefit the mini helis because it's a global thing. And even like when Call to Arms was just within the range before it was changed to global, like Homeland Defense always has been, it would benefit the mini helis because the heli pad is within the range of the Call to Arms here. Because remember when Call to Arms used to only benefit the towers which are inside that monkey village in which casted the Call to Arms? Just for ZMGs left on this round. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have this Moab glue over here, not gonna lie. Gotta get Homeland Defense next so we can increase our attack speed and pierce even more. Even more! And thanks to having the MIB aspect, we can now affect DDTs with this, whereas normally this would be useless against DDTs aside from keeping them temporarily stored. Round 90, Call to Arms against the DDTs, and now, since we are past round 90, let's put the Jerry's hot sauce on you and the sharpening stone on you. And we're going to hold off from the camo detection. until you get to level 19. Don't need it for this because of the sheer fact that, well, you're not doing any damage anyways. I can also see Ninja Kiwi increasing the duration of invisibility potion level 14. Level 19 back to 15 rounds, but at the cost of not doing bonus damage against camo balloons. Round 94, Homeland Defense we have now. Do we need it for this round? I don't think so. I think we've got this all under control. We'll get Ghost Splatter so we can affect more than 2 Mo class balloons at any given time. I'll place this here so that any Mo class balloons get to this point down here, which they shouldn't, will then be re-affected by the same glue gun that affected them at the beginning of the scenario. Relentless glue. Let's see, DDTs, no thank you, and thanks to them being popped while under relentless glue nearby. Balloons are getting stunned, which is good. Another thing keeping them at bay. Not the Michael kind of bay, but we are performing explosions, which would very, very much have Michael Bay a smile on his face. I don't know where I was going with that sentence there, honestly. Which would keep a smile on his face. That's better. That's much, 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 much better. Round 96 done and dusted. Round 97. Let's see what we can do on this round. Gonna benefit you with the Abyssal Warrior, so we have more peers by default. I'm not too sure if this actually benefits the mini helis' peers. I like to think that it does, because it's something that is just permanently placed down, but maybe I'm wrong on that factor. This is a bit of a risk having you under the MIB because of the small factor that well, this can shred DDTs as well as the other things, because ideally in a 2 megapop scenario you want to have this outside of an MIB, so then when DDTs spawn from the bad, it then it removes spikes ahead of it, so ZMGs are not affected. But under this case, that won't work because this can also affect both sort of ones. Okay, round 98 done and dusted. Strongest stimulant and perishing potions. Round 99. Yeah, we got this in the bag. Got this in the bag. There we go. Round 100. Okay, while under Homeland Defense, you are going to do some work against this. We're going to give him this a sharpening zone and pickles, but I don't think that's necessary. Not necessary whatsoever. Yeah, we're there now. We're pretty much there. Homeland Defense up and active. Thank you ever so much for watching, everybody. And let me know what you thought of the video down in the comment sections below. A 10 tower chimps is possible. If you made it this far, please write in the comment sections below 10 TC. But rather than writing the word tea, put the emoji of tea. Like a cup of tea. I don't know. People associate Brits with a cup of tea. How dare you. But I get why. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. And only a few hours left until this abomination of a boss event has finally expired. I don't get why people say that this is easy or it's fun. Because this map is not fun. This is the difficulty of it. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you'd like to support me outside of liking, commenting and subscribing, you can also use my creator support code whenever you're in the store purchasing anything. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone, and take care of yourselves.